what's up, my Evercade viewers? My name is Evercade, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be starting a new video series called Evercade Worst, and we're going to be looking at the worst games on Evercade, you know, across all the game cartridges, every game. You know, we've got this series called Evercade Best, and basically on this show we're going to talk about the worst games on Evercade, and you know, it's not just kind of emulation, it's down to the actual quality of the games themselves. So the first game we've got to start the series is Double Dragon 3: The Rosetta Stones, and my god, this game is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. You know, the emulation's fine, it's just the graphics are unappealing for a game released in the what was it released? 1990, yeah, 1990, cool. It looks worse than many other games from that time. You know, many other beat-em-ups at that time, like 64 Street or Double Dragon 2, which looks so much graphically better. This game's sort of quite off-putting, looks kind of like someone's slung mud at the screen and that's how you're playing it. It controls terribly, like, you hit the buttons and it's so slow, like the game is so slow to throw a punch. Like, here's the thing, the input delay with other Evercade games is basically non-existent, including Double Dragon 2, which is on the same cart. This game, it's so slow and your moveset doesn't really work. The enemies and the AI are just terribly slow as well, and obviously it's graphically unappealing, and the game is just boring. It's just dull. It doesn't have any life in it. And one big thing that this game gets a lot of criticism for, and I think it's quite valid, is this game is actually the game that first started microtransactions. For those of you who know, yeah, microtransactions were a thing in arcades back in the 90s, right? Because of this game, where basically what they would do is, if you wanted to get certain power-ups early on in the game, you could just put in more quarters and then hopefully you get enough and you can buy power-ups, which I think is kind of disappointing, because I thought Technos were releasing some great games, but knowing that they did that, and now companies like EA and Activision won't stop doing that, it's really unfortunate and really annoying. And this game's obviously it's just not a fun game to play. It's graphically unappealing, it's slow, it's dull, it invented microtransactions. It's just not a good game, it's not a fun experience. That's kind of a disappointment. This is one game on the Technos arcade cart, which is quite disappointing that it's on the cart. Now obviously I'm all about game preservation, even preserving games that aren't the best. But this game is just, it's one that was better left forgotten, in my opinion. You know, people don't even, well, we don't even have the first Double Dragon on this game, on this cartridge. But this one is just boring, ugly, terribly hard to control because of just slow down. And it's just not fun. And this is why I'm making this series, because I played this game when I was on holiday and I was just like, you know what, can't be arsed, this game is terrible. I want something new, I want to play a different game, so I started playing 64 Street Detective Story, and that was so much better. But yeah, this game's not worth buying the arcade cart for. If you're going to buy the arcade cart to play a Double Dragon game, play Double Dragon 2 or play Combat Tribes. They're so much better. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. What are your thoughts on Double Dragon 3: The Rosetta Stone? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? You know, do you like it? Do you hate it? You know, did you buy the arcade cart to play this game? Did you not? You know, let me know all that stuff in the comments down below. I've been Evercade, I'm signing out, peace.